Most beginners make the same mistake. They spend weeks building a product, designing a logo, creating a website, buying tools, and preparing everything perfectly. Then they finally launch. And nobody buys. No customers. No sales. No proof that anyone even wanted it. But smart side hustlers do the opposite. They do not build first. They test first. They sell the idea first. And only when people show real interest, they build. This is called the pre-sold side hustle. Now, this does not mean tricking people. It does not mean taking money for something fake. A pre-sold side hustle must be honest. You clearly tell people what you are offering, when it will be delivered, what they will receive, and what happens if you cannot deliver. This is not about hype. It is about validation. Before you waste months building something, you want to know one thing. Will real people pay for this? Think about a beginner who wants to create a digital budget planner. They spend 3 weeks designing pages, colors, templates, and a fancy cover. But they never asked if anyone wanted that exact planner. A smarter approach would be simple. Post the idea first. Show a rough sample. Ask people if they want it. Offer an early bird version. If nobody cares, you save 3 weeks. If people pay, now you build with confidence. This works because payment is stronger than compliments. People may say, great idea. They may say, I would definitely buy this. They may even like your post. But likes are not sales. Compliments are not demand. Real demand appears when someone takes action. Maybe they pay a small deposit. Maybe they join a wait list. Maybe they book a call. Maybe they pre-order. Action is proof. Step 1 is choosing a painful problem, not a random idea. A painful problem. People pay faster when the problem is clear, annoying, urgent, or expensive. For example, I need more leads. I need my videos edited. I need my resume improved. I need my invoices organized. I need simple meal plans. I need help posting content. A pre-sold side hustle starts with pain, not with your favorite idea. Step 2 is creating a tiny offer, not a full business, not a giant product, not a huge website, just a small promise. For example, I will rewrite your resume in 48 hours. I will turn your long video into 5 short clips. I will organize your messy spreadsheet. I will create 10 social media captions for your business. Small offers are easier to understand, easier to deliver, and easier to sell. Step 3 is showing proof before you have customers. This can be a sample, a mock-up, a before and after example, a small demo, a one-page preview, a screenshot of what the final thing may look like. You do not need a perfect finished product. You need enough proof for someone to understand the value. Because people do not buy vague ideas. They buy clear outcomes. Step 4 is finding your first small audience. You do not need millions of followers. You need the right people. If your offer helps creators, go where creators are. If your offer helps local businesses, contact local businesses. If your offer helps job seekers, talk to job seekers. If your offer helps students, talk to students. A small group with the right problem is better than a huge audience that does not care. Step 5 is making a simple validation message. Do not overcomplicate it. You can say, I'm testing a simple service that helps business owners turn one long video into 5 short clips. I'm opening 3 early spots this week at a lower price. Want me to send details? That message is simple. It explains who it helps, what result it gives, and why they should respond now. Step 6 is asking for a real commitment. This is where many beginners get scared. They keep asking for opinions. But opinions are easy. Commitment is different. A commitment can be a deposit, a paid early version, a booked call, or a confirmed order. You do not need to charge a huge amount at the start. You just need enough commitment to prove that the problem matters. Here is an example. Instead of building a full course about freelancing, pre-sell a live workshop. Tell people, next Saturday, I'm hosting a beginner workshop on how to create your first freelance offer. Early seats are limited. If people sign up, you now have proof. If nobody signs up, you can adjust the topic, price, audience, or promise before wasting months building a full course. Here is another example. Instead of creating 100 digital templates, pre-sell one useful template pack. Maybe it is a content calendar for small business owners. Create one preview page. Show the structure. Offer an early version at a lower price. If people buy, create the rest. If they do not, you learn before doing all the work. The market gave you an answer. The biggest benefit of pre-selling is speed. You learn faster. You waste less time. You avoid building products nobody wants. You get feedback from real people. And sometimes, the customer tells you exactly what to build. That is powerful. Because instead of guessing in silence, you build with market feedback. A side hustle grows faster when customers help shape the offer. But there is one important warning. Do not pre-sell something you cannot deliver. Do not promise crazy results. Do not hide the fact that it is an early version. Do not take money and disappear. Your reputation matters more than one quick sale. The best pre-sell is honest. Clear scope. Clear deadline. Clear communication. And if something goes wrong, clear refund or solution. Now let's talk about pricing. At the beginning, you can use founder pricing. That means early customers pay a lower price because they are helping you test the offer. But do not make it free forever. Free users behave differently from paying customers. Even a small payment changes the quality of feedback. People who pay will tell you what actually matters. After you get the first few commitments, then you build. But build only what you promised. Do not add 10 extra features. Do not redesign everything. Do not delay delivery because you want it to be perfect. Your first goal is not perfection. Your first goal is delivering the promised result. A simple delivered offer is better than a perfect idea that never launches. Once you deliver, collect feedback immediately. Ask, what was useful? What was confusing? What should be improved? Would you recommend this? What result did you get? This feedback becomes your next version. It also gives you testimonials, case studies, and better language for your offer. Your customers will often explain your value better than you can. Then you repeat the cycle. Problem. Tiny offer. Proof. Audience. Commitment. Build. Deliver. Improve. That is the pre-sold side hustle loop. Every round makes the offer clearer. Every round makes delivery easier. Every round helps you understand what people actually want. And that is how a small idea can become a real income stream without months of blind guessing. So let's recap. Most beginners build first and hope someone buys later. But the pre-sold side hustle flips the process. You find a painful problem. Create a tiny offer. Show a sample. Ask for commitment. Then build only after the market responds. This does not guarantee success, but it can reduce wasted time, reduce risk, and help you build something people actually want. So before you spend the next month building a product, course, service, website, or digital download, pause. Ask yourself, have I tested this? Have I shown people a sample? Have I asked for commitment? Have I proved that the problem is real? Because the smartest side hustle is not always the one you build first. Sometimes, it is the one you sell first. So here's the question. What idea would you test before building? Comment your answer below.